The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-885-5995. 800-885-5995. 800-885-5995.
Now the most up-to-date weather forecast here on KFEQ.
We're keeping it quiet here for the rest of today. The bitterly cold air mass starting to spill our way, though, for tonight with our low at or just below zero. The wind chill values right around 15 to 20 below through the early morning and on Friday. Friday's high at 10. Trying to work in some snow here by Friday night. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore.
Find out ways to be safe and healthy on the farm. Call Central State Center for Agricultural Safety and Health at the University of Nebraska Center, 402-552-3394.
Where do my friends and other students find their voice? We find our voice through the performing arts, along with millions of other high school students. By expressing yourself in a role on stage, through an instrument, or at the debate podium, the performing arts give us freedom to find ourselves, to find our place. The stage is where I can play, perform, and compete with my friends.
Performing arts in your school is where creativity meets courage. Encourage the students in your life to find their voice through the performing arts. This message presented by the NFHS, where we encourage all students to play, perform, and compete together.
Today, 1 in 5 working-age Americans has a mental health condition.
People in all types of jobs and at all levels.
And the key to helping us succeed is a supportive and inclusive workplace.
All of us have a role to play in making that happen.
So what can I do to help?
As a CEO, I can set the tone for supportive culture.
As a manager, I can offer assistance and accommodations.
As a coworker, I can listen and be a source of support to my colleagues.
As someone with a mental health condition, I can ask for what I need to perform my best.
I can offer all employees the supports they need to deliver on the job. For the team
And for the business.
What can I do?
What can I do?
What can I do?
I can remind others
That we all benefit from workplaces that promote good mental health.
mental health friendly workplaces are more important than ever.
And all of us have a role to play in promoting them.
Learn more at whatcanyoudocampaign.org.
Do you know a veteran in need? Nation's Finest, through the VA's Supportive Services for Veteran Families program, helps veterans and their families struggling with rent, employment, and other housing-related costs. Today, Nation's Finest operates more than 30 locations in California, Arizona, and Nevada, helping thousands of veterans every year. Visit nationsfinest.org or call 1-833-468-9676. That's 1-833-468-9676.
680 KFEQ on 95.3 FM. The most trusted news, talk, and agricultural information since 1923.
Welcome back in, Clay Travis, Buck Sexton Show. I appreciate all of you hanging out with us. All right, we have got Buck, 103 mile an hour serve. You have not heard these audio clips yet. Australian Open underway. There's a reporter who is employed by the far left-wing New York Times that is writing for their sports arm called The Athletic. And he is asking every American tennis player if they are ashamed of being an American in their post-match interviews. This is what that sounds like. This is starting to go viral. This is tennis player Amanda Anisimova asked if she's basically proud to play as an American right now, cut 7.
I've been asking the American players just how it feels to play under the American flag right now, and I'm curious how you feel.
Yeah, I mean, I was born in America, so I'm always proud to represent my country, and yeah, a lot of us are doing really well, and it's great to see a lot of, great athletes on the women's side, on the men's side, so yeah, I feel like we're all doing a great job representing ourselves.
Sorry, do you mind back? Sure. Sorry, just to clarify a little, I mean, sort of in the context of the last year of everything that's been happening in the U.S., does that complicate that feeling at all?
I don't think that's relevant.
All right, there's one. Here's another male player. I believe this is Taylor Fitz, who is asked the same thing by the same reporter, cut 38.
I'm asking all the American players this, and there's a lot happening back home in the U.S., and kind of has been for a lot of the last year, and I'm just kind of wondering how you're feeling about it.
I mean, we're like specifically talking about that there is a lot going on in the U.S., and I don't know, I feel like whatever I say here is gonna get put in a headline, and it's gonna get taken out of context, so I'd really rather not do something that's gonna cause a big distraction for me in the middle of the tournament.
Look, I know you didn't really realize how crazy this all is, but these guys just finished tennis matches in the Australian Open, and they're asked, are you ashamed of America, in their post-game press conference by an American media member.
This is where you need Trump to just appear, just be like, stupid question, because it is such a stupid question. People there play tennis. Ask them about tennis. Don't try to cause problems. Give the players credit that they're media trained enough. They didn't step into some bear trap here. The whole thing's all. And by the way, there's no good answer. Yeah. You're going to upset people no matter what you say. So the answer is, I'm not answering, which is basically what they did. But was that an Australian reporter?
No. It's I believe this guy is Canadian. He's employed by The Athletic. The New York Times is paying this guy to go ask people if they're ashamed of being American athletes.
He's Canadian. He should just wake up and thank us for allowing his country to exist. Because without America, China would just be having their way with little tiny Canada. Okay, that's reality. So slow your roll there, Canada man. Whoever that guy is, never heard of him.
What they want to do is get one of them to rip Trump, and then the left-wing sports media will make it the #1 story in America. And it's just so transparently dishonest, but that is what even athletes who happen to be in the Australian Open are dealing with right now. Protecting your family, job #1. You want to be prepared in the event of a home break-in, which happens about twice a minute on average nationwide. That's why we have every Sabre product in this house. Non-lethal, S-A-B-R-E. The website is saberradio.com. They have a home defense launcher, 7 powerful protective projectiles, 2 more than most competitors have, because when you need to defend yourself, having extra stopping power can change everything. Protection doesn't stop at the front door. When you're on the move, Sabre pepper spray, pepper gels, and stun guns also give you compact, reliable protection wherever life is. When safety matters, America chooses Sabre, the #1 brand trusted by police and millions worldwide. Don't wait for a close call. Get protection now at saberradio.com. That's S-A-B-R-E radio.com. You can also call 844-824-SAFE.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton News, farm, weather, and more. This is 680 KFEQ, St. Joe. Listening to late afternoons on KFEQ. Now let's take a look at your markets.
Here's a look at your closing grain markets from the Chicago Board of Trade. March corn up 2 1/4 to close 424. May up 2 1/2, 432 1/4. July corn up 2 1/4, 438 1/2 penny. March soybeans down 1/2 cent to close 1064. May up 1 1/4, 1076 1/4. July beans up 1 3/4 at 1089. March soybean meal $4.80 higher to close 296.20. March soybean oil down 23 cents a barrel, 53.78. March wheat out of Chicago finished 7 3/4 cents higher, 515 1/2. May up 7.5 at 526.5. July wheat out of Chicago up 7.5 at 539. March wheat out of Kansas City 6 cents higher at the close, 525 3/4. May up 5 1/4, 536. July KC wheat a nickel higher at 548 1/4. March oats finished today 2 1/4 cents lower, 291 1/4 penny. Your local cash grain bids in St. Joseph: yellow corn 407 to 409, white corn 481, soybeans 1019 to 1024. Lifeline Foods in St. Joseph bid on yellow corn $4.09. Truck dump hours 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. In Atchison, yellow corn 416 to 419, soybeans 1013 to 1014, hard wheat at 496, soft wheat at 472. Kansas City truck bids: yellow corn 420 to 429, white corn 489, soybeans 1030 to 1060, hard wheat at 506, soft wheat 478, and sorghum at $3.43. That's your closing grain markets on KFEQ. I'm Nathan Steedley.
Sniffles and sneezes got you down? GoodRx is here to help with big savings on commonly prescribed cold and flu meds. GoodRx is free and easy to use. GoodRx is accepted at all major pharmacies like CVS, Walmart, and Walgreens. Just search your prescription, find a coupon, then show your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx is not insurance, but it works whether you have insurance or not. If you do, GoodRx may beat your copay price. Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com to save today.
Are they ready? Are you ready? Giving your child their first phone is an important and often difficult decision. After all, it is a milestone in your child's development. The Phone Ready quiz from the American Academy of Pediatrics can help make this decision easier. Go to healthychildren.org/phone ready quiz to take a short questionnaire developed by pediatricians that'll help you decide if you and your child are ready, almost ready, or not yet ready for their first phone. And get tips about how your child can develop a healthy relationship with technology. So, are they ready, almost ready, or not yet ready? What about you? Go to healthychildren.org/phone ready quiz today. Just 10 short questions can help you find out. That's healthychildren.org/phone ready quiz.
Do you know a veteran in need? After leaving the military, many veterans struggle to find their way home. Because to a veteran,